Okay.
All
What
right.
is your name, and will you tell us why you're here at Hoomana?
Okay, my name is Luana, and I am here right now. I'm here because I needed to fulfill 8 hours of community service. Nothing major. Anytime I do need to do anything like that, which is not very often, I'll come back and do my hours here because I have roots here. I originally started here or started volunteering here in the First to Work program with DHS. I was a single mom with a brand new baby, and I needed to learn work skills, and so to in order to gain those work skills, I needed to volunteer in a place like Ho'omana. I'm very close. That was in 2009, by the way. That was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
A lot has transpired in those 10 years. Okay, so Ho'omana wears many hats. So they helped me with my program with Women's First to Work. I learned job skills that I was able to apply. Unfortunately, after a couple years of that, I ended up falling on some hard times, made some bad choices, and then I went to jail. I went to jail. I became a felon, so now I'm a registered felon. I came out of jail and once again came home to Ho'omana, where, like I said, there's many hats. So then I became part of the re-entering felons back into the community programs.
Okay.
So I did a lot of volunteering through that. I was able, once I got out of prison, I was able to come over straight over here because Lord knew that I wasn't in the
Star
same.
Wars toys in
I wasn't in the same. I had to start all over again.
Yeah.
Basically, I had to start all over again. So I was able to come here. Coming here is always like coming back home.
Yeah.
With anti-bro guys, down to getting scoldings about making better choices in my life.
Yeah.
But I was able to come here, get what I needed, put in hours, get back on my feet through the programs that they offered here at Ho'omana. Fast forward now, so started off with the First to Work program.
Yeah.
Eventually was able to get help through Ho'omana through the felony reintegrating. So basically, we take felons. They help us once again, like
Kind of learn skills to get back into society, right?
get back
Right,
into
yeah.
society. Yeah,
Okay.
be able to plant ourselves back into society.
Job skills
just
and
job
things.
skills,
Yeah.
training.
Okay.
On-site training, things that
Awesome.
you can do here. Plus here you can also Ho'omana works with the courts.
Yeah.
So like right now, I've been actually doing well for many years, but I missed one of my classes, so that was the reason why I'm they don't send me back to jail.
It's a community
But I'm
service
able
option.
to come and I'm
Okay.
able to do community service. So I had 8 hours of community service, and of
Nice.
course I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back home to
Yeah.
Ho'omana and
Yeah.
and do my hours over here. So not only do they work with DHS and helping single moms starting off, they also help out with working with felons. We kind of have this stigma because we're felons that we're untrustworthy. We are hard to work with. We're not being able to rehabilitate.
Yeah,
To be
exactly.
able to function properly in a contributing way to society and working and getting back out there in the work field, and which is not so.
Yeah.
All it takes is one bad apple to ruin the whole bunch. So I'm not going to say we're all, striving to become better people, but a lot of us are. We're
Yeah.
trying to turn ourselves around.
Well, and this gives you a skill, right? You're learning a
gives-
skill that you can take out into
Learning
the,
skills
oh,
that we can
okay.
take out,
Okay.
and then also Ho'omana has a lot of there's a lot of people that are connected to Ho'omana
Yeah.
in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And so outreach, they can help us get placed in places.
Yeah.
We work with special needs students here. The
Yeah.
whole program is to help people, empower the children, people that didn't think that we were going to ever get a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
We're able to get a chance here.
Okay.
And this is a good foundation, a stepping stone in trying to better our lives. We work with the special needs students from the high schools to try to teach them financial literacy, teach them work skills so that they can be placed in job placements out in the community.
Okay.
The children, I myself have watched children from 9th grade to 12th grade and the special needs classes come learn skills, and they still have, mind you, this was many years ago. Now I still see them at Safeway.
You're talking about Makani and Chad, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
I still see them out in the workforce, and it's awesome to see that. It's awesome to see that because these are kids that most likely, I'm not going to say that, they would have just stayed home and limited themselves, but like I said,
Not
in
had the
society,
opportunity.
they wouldn't have had that opportunity
Exactly.
like they had here with this being their first foundation.
Yeah.
So, so now we fast forward. So I have been in the First to Work program, the Felony Rehabilitation program, and I maxed out of prison in 2017. It's now 2019. Got my life back together.
Nice.
Worked very hard to do so. Got my children back. And I actually now work at, well, it didn't happen overnight because when I came out being a felon, it was pretty hard trying to find jobs.
I'm sure.
But I worked hard. I did what I could, and I was perseverance. I really strived to try to. I wanted to get back into society, and I didn't want everybody to always look at me like, oh, too bad Luana didn't use all that energy for good.
Yeah. Yep.
So I actually now I work as a bank teller.
That's awesome.
At a credit union, at a federal credit union here local in Lihui.
Nice.
I've been working there for almost a year now.
Okay.
Love my job. My job is well aware of my past and my history. I was completely honest with them when I first went in, and in fact I really didn't think I was going to get the job because of my criminal background. I have drugs and theft on my background. On my record, and but it doesn't, that kind of stuff doesn't define you. And though I do understand that the opportunity that I was given is not an everyday thing, it's just, like I said, I just strived to try to keep bettering myself. And one thing that Auntie Ro, Auntie Anella, the programs here try to always instill in you is don't limit yourself to what other people limit you to.
Exactly.
Don't try to, don't just, stop when people say, oh, well, you can't do that. There's, you're a felon. You're not going to be able to get that job. You're not, you're special needs, so you're not going to be able to acquire the skills needed for this, And so here at Ho'omana, it really is empowering.
Awesome.
This is a good foundation to start off on. And the one thing I love about Ho'omana too is, regardless of whatever phase I was in my life, and it's not only me, Ho'omana has helped many. The hands have helped many, and it rolls down through generations. Is no matter where I was at in my life, I was always able to come back here and reset because of the opportunities that were provided for me here.
That's awesome.
So
fantastic. Well, and I know that you're a very important part of the Ho'omana Ohana.
Yes.
And that you are a hard worker here, and I know a lot of people love seeing you here. So no matter what the circumstances, you are definitely a loved part of the Ho'omana family.
And I love Ho'omana and everything that it stands for.
Okay.
I do. I believe in this program, and I will do whatever I can in my power to help keep it so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing. We appreciate you sharing today.
Of course.
Aloha.
Aloha. Anytime.